Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another demo review video. Today, I'm going to be looking at Chelo versus Complexity at the Americas RMR for Rio. Now, Imperial, at the time, were ranked 21st on HLTV against Complexity at 17th. Imperial ended up winning the best of 3 series 2-1 in the 6th place decider, qualifying for the major. And we saw an incredible performance on Overpass from Chelo. So what better way to see it than to jump right into the game? Smoke's going to start to clear. Could just be a walkout towards Monster. Chelo playing up towards the left-hand side on the serve. Come down, deal with JT, flopping to swing, and Chelo actually makes it a couple. A chance of trying to get the bomb plant in. Hulzerk with the AWP, watching out for the heavy control, playing towards the left-hand side. A Fang going to swing out with the FAMAS. Chelo to get the bomb down. Now the reposition, where does he get out to? Wants to fight, look out to the heaven control, get himself to the right-hand side of the pillar. Boost comes through, how quickly does he see it? Hulzerk's fired away, and now Chelo and Vinny could just try and work together. Grim gets caught off guard towards that short control, and now Chelo has to keep fighting, drops the AWP, and Vinny actually helps him out. A 4K coming through from Chelo, an incredible round from him. Flash comes through, doesn't get blinded, second one actually does. And Chelo still comes away with one. Does he expect another player to the right-hand side? He does see Fang on the jiggle. And now him and Vinny can crossfire. More utility coming through. Chelo doesn't see anything out to APC either. More impact being landed towards the bathrooms from a teammate there of Bolts. Chelo knows that Hulzerk is down here towards Divider, can swing out slightly wider, give himself a positional advantage, even spot the jump facer out there from Dice, tap with the AK and deal with Hulzerk. And JT just trying to hold down towards the signpost. Chelo clearing out Divider. That close cubby angle, out there towards the trash can, close towards the left-hand side, and now Floppy's the last one left. Molly can go back towards the backside of Dice, bounce it off the wall, make sure that Floppy has to get driven out into the open, and good crosshair placement again there from Chelo to clean up. Time is very low. Wait for the smoke to clear, and then they can go. Ooh, blocks the flash, actually. Chelo going to go in for a second time, look for that immediate entry. JT around the corner, out towards the pillar, has just jiggled down for some information. And Floppy's holding very tight and deep out there at Graffiti. Chelo just trying to clear as much of the site as possible, allow a path to get the bomb down. Time is low, Grim's going to fight, 2v2. Chelo with the bomb plant, JT down on the other side. AK has not been able to find him just yet. Around the corner towards the left, catch off the reload, catch off JT, and now Floppy's down there at water. Great positional jiggles there from Chelo. Look at the way that he's not overswinging, but jiggling enough to bait, to pull distraction, to gather information, and then end up just doming the last couple of individuals. That was class. And actually, Ortville Jewel goes the way of Fallen. This now allows a slight press to go into the bomb site, put the smoke down to the incendiary. Chelo knows there's a player out to truck, and Grim just can't do anything. Tries to fall back, slightly reposition, and Chelo says absolutely no. So hero AK for Chelo, everybody else is just buying down to an eco. Seems like it could be a fairly quick B-pop. Grim runs out towards Connector, so that's giving up the ghost. He's seen the bomb. They've got to commit off of the back of that, and now with that counter utility, with that smoke down, Chelo's just stuck. Can't exactly press on the other side, so just has to fall back, wait for a different approach, wait out the clock. Start thinking about showing some further A presence. Might be able to get away with a bomb plant, to be fair. Set himself up for the 2v4. Now, rotates are going to be coming in fairly quickly. Okay, so notice the way that Chelo's thrown the bomb back to Fallen to allow him to get more of a map advantage out here to Bank. Hulzerk on the other side is going to drop, so this actually makes the round winnable now. Reposition ever so slightly. Look on the other side of Bank for the run out to Dumpster. It's all about how he can isolate these individual jewels. JT on the other side is taking some damage. Chelo needs to react back over. Good damage to try and set up Fallen now for the clutch. Fang getting out close towards that divider position. Chelo slow on the contact. Does he pre-aim out to the left-hand side? Of course he does. Gives away a slight amount of information when he looks in. And now can just look up to the site and just react onto Grim. That's the bomb site opened up. That's an 8th round gained. Chelo, again, just pre-aiming. So many of these close cubby angles and adjustments are just complete. Chelo with a slight off angle from the left-hand side of the back of Dice looking into long. Will be able to spot the shadow advantage. Hulzerk's already given up the information. Fang to try and work around with the util. Chelo makes it a couple, and Grim's now the last one left. Just trying to work on the edge of that smoke. Chelo's done so much damage already. Gets out towards the pistol. Doesn't quite find that triple, but nice angle there, and just the way that he works with that shadow advantage. He just needs to be the bait in this round to just try and draw their attention over to him because he is such low HP. It seems like it is going to be a monster walk. Grim on the other side does get caught, and actually chelo makes it a couple of kills. Incredible that he's able to find that level of impact with as HP as low as it is. Even onto Halzerk, he drops the bomb. What a mental round coming through from chelo. It gets further forward, out to the AK. Floppy on the other side. chelo does a lot of damage onto Floppy and takes the big man down to 31 points of health. Very deep here from Imperial on B. No one playing out to Monster Wall, no one Toxic, no one Pillar. Very quick on the XC coming through from short water. chelo can reposition out towards Graffiti, drop that bomb, and just try and set up the crossfire. Even a further flash to help out the process. Orpa just gets caught completely out in the open. Fang's up next to challenge, just to get into the side, get closer towards that bomb. He actually does deal with chelo, but this should be enough in the round already. Clearing out, walking through. You've got Floppy out here towards the toxic barrels. Been seen immediately. Good spot for information there from chelo, and now finally deals with Floppy. Knows that JT's up, tries to relocate his crosshair back over to Grim, but it's only damage. Oh, out to Monster again. Flash around the corner. Floppy's close to the left-hand side now. This time he's at Monster Wall rather than toxic barrels. Entry comes through from chelo, but an instant trade there from JT. Turn away from the flash, clear out the long cubby corner. Now Fang is out here on the cubby to the left, and Halzerk's just trying to jump spot with the AWP towards APC. Try and get caught in the timing. Hear those footsteps. chelo does clear out the left, and knows that the AWP's out here towards APC. There was a slight team flash. The molly can come out to the bank, and that's going to force Halzerk away. This is allowing side control to get gained now. Pre-aim down towards Pizza into that truck position. Smoke off out towards the dumpster. Grim's going to try and get ahead of it. What a tap that is from chelo. Oh, that's a lovely shot. So two-man advantage. This is where you pretty much close it down. Even Floppy's been tagged up quite heavily. Fur gets a pick, and chelo's just got to run over. Make sure he helps out as much as possible. Flash over high, get up towards dumpster. Try and continue to fight out from the truck position. Now, it has been mollied, so he has to be on the back foot ever so slightly. Fangs with the bomb. Floppy's low. chelo might get closer towards that pizza angle. Just jiggling down, keeping his eyes locked towards the right-hand side of the smoke for the walk. The way that Fang can work around the util. chelo spamming down, just putting a couple of burst bullets in. Fang's going to start the run-up. Now he's seen him out towards that default angle. Hasn't seen Floppy just yet. They want to play together here. Smoke comes down, chelo with the spam. Gets even lower now to 46. Backstab coming through. chelo's going to try and push on the other side of the smoke. Deal with the first, not quite the second. But set up the refrag, and there it is. Imperial qualifying to the major. And just a very good performance from chelo. To be able to drop 40 kills in a best of one to get you over the line. When there's so much to play for, when it is the qualification to the Rio Major, this is a massive game for him to step up, and he just delivers on all fronts. I felt as if he was very impressive in that first half on the T side of regulation and continued that form, had the X factor, was able to provide a great level of fragging ability, and to know that this was the game. A map 3 decided to show up. That was massive. And if you want to maybe see more from chelo, if you want to see more from maybe an Imperial, if you want to see more from this entire map, check out twitch.tv/dweg. That's where we do the entire hour, sometimes hour and a half, footage of the demo. We don't skip around. We go through all of the content. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.